1.
Hey Jimmy, it's your tree-hugging Sister V sending you a happy retirement hug. And remember, Mother Nature needs us to take care of her children.
Pepe Lopez. I got a riddle for you. What ACC football coach's ancestors came over to Ellis Island, unable to speak English, but they could make hats? Who is the coach?
We have a serious presentation for you, Jim. We really thought hard about what could we get you for your retirement present. And I had an epiphany, because I remembered there was a time we gave you a gift, and being the loving, wonderful person that you are, you found someone in need who you thought wanted it and appreciated it more than you. But Earl and I have found a replacement, and it may be even a little better. It is a collector's item, and I know that every time you see it, you will think of us.
Cheers. Oh, good. Ivy put us up to this. It's all Ivy's fault. So, my name is Lloyd, and I am the eldest of the 4 children. She wanted a little anecdote or something, so I'm going to tell you about what a protector my brother has been for me all my life. It seems that if I got kissed on the front porch at night, well, the next day he would be at the ballpark fighting the guy for kissing me goodnight. Now that was quite embarrassing to a 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 16-year-old. It went on and on. Now, to get serious, congratulations on retiring. I hope you enjoy it just half as much as I have, because every day is Friday. Oops, I forgot. This is very important. You have always been my rock and sometimes my role. And I'm wondering now that you're off during the week and I'm off during the week, that you could take like 2 or 3 days and come over and we could do a project or 2.
Uncle Jim, congratulations on your retirement from your favorite nieces and nephews and cousin Bill.
Richmond!
Kindlin! Say your name, Courtney.
Courtney!
Greg.
Say Bill.
Cousin Bill.
We got $3.
Hello, my name is Mike Surratt. Jim and I attended Boyden High School together and graduated in 1966. We were in various school clubs together and played on the football team. Jim and I have not seen each other in a number of years, but when I think of him, I always remember that great smile. Jim was easygoing and had a wonderful sense of humor. When your daughter contacted me about doing this video, I felt very honored. Jim, I want to take this opportunity to wish you all the best in your retirement, and I hope you and Donna are doing well. By the way, next year our class will be having its 50th year reunion, and I hope you and Donna can make it. Until then, God bless.
I'm Jim's granddaughter, Tanner. I just wanted to wish you a happy retirement, and I want to let you know how proud I am of you for all the work that you do, and how much of a real role model you've been for me, especially since I decided to be a business major. You're really all I talk about whenever I talk about finding internships and things like that lately, so you've been a really good role model for me, and thank you for that. Use the time to play the drums. I really miss playing the drums, and you gotta teach me how to get back into it, because I'm getting rusty, and if you don't watch it, you're gonna get rusty too, and I don't think we both can be, because then the rhythm's just off. So either way, use your time wisely.
Hey Jim, this is Libby here. I just want to wish you a happy retirement and let you know that when you retire, every day is a Friday and every morning is a Saturday, and you and Donna are just going to love it. And now you have no excuse not to come to Texas to see us. So we look forward to seeing you, and happy retirement. Love you. Bye.
Oh, Jim, happy retirement. And earlier retirement. I thought you were at 55. I thought you were closer to 90. But in any event, this is Bill Boyce from the old Falkenberg crew in Matthews, North Carolina. Have to get up to see you, and so we can find some kind of mischief to get into. But anyway, happy retirement, and hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Marty Palanti, and I'm privileged to send happy retirement wishes and congratulations to my good friend Jim Alexander. I first met Jim in the year 2000 when I was working on a consulting assignment with Container Graphics. Also, I was privileged to have dinner with Jim the evening that he was promoted to the presidency of the company, or certainly shortly thereafter. And I can say the company could not have made a better choice. Jim has fortitude, character, and certainly the integrity to always do the right things at the right time. My friend, I hope your retirement is blessed with good health and much happiness. Be well, and I pray that God will hold you in the hollow of his hand.
Well, the day has finally come. You get to say goodbye to the old drag of working, flying to California and Washington, and of course, breaking some of your rules about flying to Minnesota before May, which I still haven't been able to figure out how you did that one or why you did that one. But needless to say, now you can go home and you can relax. Retire from your job, but don't retire from life. Go out and enjoy it. Enjoy Donna, enjoy the beach, enjoy anywhere else that you have desire to go to. Travel, have fun. Very proud of you. I love you, and congratulations. One day I hope I get there myself. Take care, buddy.
Hi, Jim. This is Danny and Kathy Kleinert. We have known Jim for 23 years when we lived in Charlotte. We're now living in Myrtle Beach, and we cannot wait for Jim to retire so that he and Donna can come to the beach and we can spend more time with them.
And I'm really jealous because you retired before me. Anybody that can wait till 67 to retire, I have to admire them. Anyway, we love you and want to wish you the best retirement in the world. We love you.
Hi, I'm Jim's granddaughter Bailey, and I just want to wish you a happy retirement, Pawpaw. I'm so proud of you. And in light of this video, I just want to tell a little story about Pawpaw and one of his biggest hobbies, and that is embarrassing his grandchildren. So a little story is Pawpaw and I went to CVS, and first thing Pawpaw thinks when he walks into CVS is, how can I embarrass Bailey? And so he's walking on the aisles, and of course he sees medicine bottles everywhere. So what's he gonna do? He decides to pick up a bottle of medicine, and this is what he does. I'm not even kidding. Hey yo ho, hey yo ho, hey yo ho, hey yo. Constantly. For a while. So embarrassing, so embarrassing. But anyway, in all seriousness, Papa, I love you very much, and I'm so proud of you and happy to call you my grandfather. And I love you. Have a great retirement.
Hi, I'm Ron Raper, and Jim Alexander and I grew up as backyard neighbors. We were around 11 or 12 when we became fast friends, so that means it was a long time ago, but it feels like yesterday. When Ivy called about Jim's retirement, I began to think back to all the times we spent together, and I'm really surprised either one of us survived long enough to retire. I think back to our days playing Army with real BB guns. Jim was more agile than I am, so he would climb trees and shoot me in the butt as I walked underneath him. I hope none of our grandchildren are watching this and get any ideas. Then there was a time in the winter when the creek froze over, and of course we had to walk on it, and I fell through. I spent the rest of the day naked sitting around Jim's house while Pearl washed my clothes so I wouldn't get a whipping when I went home. One day we decided to take some cigarettes from Pearl's pack, and we hid them over the door so she couldn't see them. And that night we got out and we smoked them under the covers. It's a wonder we didn't burn the house down, but we were just lucky that way, I guess. Then there was a Halloween night that we were over on Park Avenue, and old Mr. Trexler's monkey got out and ran around all over the meal hill. I still haven't figured out how that cage got open. There's so many stories that I could tell that I just don't have time, but I will tell you that when my daughters were young, I put them to bed many a night with a Jim story, and they'd lay in the bed and say, "Daddy, tell us one more Jim story." We just had that kind of relationship. The last story I will tell you about Jim sort of sums up Jim Alexander. Our chemistry teacher in high school was a brilliant man, a terrible teacher. He kept his grade book in pencil, and he didn't really know us and assigned our grades by points, the points we earned. He didn't know our names, just our number and the points that we earned. If you earned 90 points, you got an A in high school chemistry. Jim got his grade book one day after school, and used his magic pencil to doctor things. He wound up with 96 points and an A. Well, never one to forget his friends. He doctored my score also. I earned 89 points and received a B. I still think he miscounted. He had to. It's hard to be brief when remembering someone who was more like a brother than a friend. As you retire, try to enjoy your life more than I'm sure you already have. I'm happy for you and did and still do consider you one of the best friends I ever had. Good luck.
Wishing you the best on your second career. I think you're going to like this one a lot better than you did the first. Many more. Love you, bud.
Well, okay, Jim. I'm just going to get serious here a minute and say that you are the perfect brother-in-law. We love you so much. You have, throughout the years, it's been a blessing that you have been in our family. You make every event a lot more fun because of your great sense of humor. You're always putting everybody else first, and we know that you care about us, and we know you care about our parents by the thousands of things that you're always thinking about us. So we just thank you for that. And we're so glad that you're retiring, and we're wishing you great health for the rest of your years. Lots of good health for you and good health for us, and we're looking forward to some good times together. And just want you to know how much we love you and appreciate you, your faithfulness to our sister, being a great husband all these years, and we love you.
Congratulations on your retirement, Jim. In a short period of time, you'll probably wonder how you had time to work, but there'll be somebody probably to keep you busy. You know, over the years, I had the opportunity to work with some mighty fine troopers, but I don't think I ever worked with one that had a closer bond or a closer relationship than you and I had. You know, quite often I could tell, and we could tell what was going on by just a click of the radio or the sound of the voice, and that's a mighty special bond that we had there together. We had some mighty good times together. We've done a lot of good, I think. We had a special time with UFOs and runaways from San Bernardino Manor. You remember those, don't you? I'm sure you do. You know, the other day, Barbara and I was talking about some of the children that she kept, and Ivy and Chris, and Ivy, I remember her saying, "I want some cookies," and Chris, she was just a little bitty baby, and she was a pretty young baby. Well, you take care of yourself, and I hope you and Donna, Barbara and I do, hope you and Donna have a wonderful retirement, and that's healthy and long lasting, and we just wish you the best. We love you, and may God bless both of you, and you take care of yourself. And by the way, after about 45 years, I forgive you for putting them mashed potatoes in my pipe. You take care of yourself, old buddy. We love you.
This is your youngest daughter, Chris. I cannot believe that you're retiring. I'm so proud of you. But kind of as a public service to everyone else who's going to have to spend more time with you, I thought that I would go over some Jimisms 101 so everyone can understand you. Now, there are specific words that my father likes to use, and in order for you to understand what he's talking about or what he's referring to, I thought I'd go over a couple with you. Let's start off with the most common one. Larapin. Larapin. He'll often say things like, mighty larapin. That was pretty larapin. Well, come to find out, this is actually a word. I had no idea, so kudos to you, Dad. It means delicious or very tasty. So every now and then if you have him over for dinner, he might say, it's mighty larapin. That's a compliment. The next word is Dobbins. Dobbins means hand-me-downs. Household hand-me-downs. Let's say he's going through some old things. He'll call you up and say, hey, I was going through some old things. Got some Dobbins, you interested? That's what he's referring to. Dobbins. The next one you'll hear is it'll ride. Not many people have heard this one, but it'll be around because he'll be getting into things. Whenever he likes to tie down things on the back of a truck and it looks a little iffy, he'll turn to you ever so politely and say, it'll ride. Yeah, you just hold on tight. Now, here's one of his favorites as well. Pow pow. What does that mean? Pow pow. Instead of paw paw, he likes to call himself pow pow. Yes, he does. And my children like to follow his suit. So if you ever say, pow pow's coming over, you know it's him. Here's one that hits close to home to me. Got any toothpaste? If he looks at you ever and he says, got any toothpaste? That means, are you too afraid to talk? Are you too scared to go up and ask a question? Got any toothpaste? There's a story behind that, and I'm not going into it right now for time, but it has to do with me, Disney, and some toothpaste. Now here is the final one. This one is dear to my heart. If you ever hear my father utter these words, I'm a pepper, run. Run as fast as you can because this man is about to embarrass you more than you have ever been embarrassed in your life. He has no shame. He doesn't care. He'll just say, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, we're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? And he doesn't care how embarrassed you get. The more embarrassed you get, the more he does it, the louder he gets. Anyway, those are some Jim-isms for you. Hopefully that'll help you understand him as he gets older and retires and gets bored and starts tinkering around or whatever he's going to do. Seriously, on a serious note, very proud of you, Dad. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I can't wait to spend more time with you.
John Morgan from the neighborhood here. Jim, it's such an honor for me to say a few words. I guess we've known each other about a dozen years now. And I say with all sincerity, there are very few people I respect as much as you. You are a role model as a father, a husband, a businessman, and a friend. As you head into retirement, there are a few things that I wish for you. May you never shank a drive as bad as John Casey shanked that kickoff that cost us the Super Bowl. May Christmas Bunko cease to exist. And most of all, may you never have to pee again as bad as we did on that bus in Green Bay. So here's to you, buddy. The box business is truly losing a giant. We love you.
Retirement, take one. I'm John Beerley, Ivy's husband, Jim's favorite son-in-law. Jim, I just want to say that I am so proud that you're such a great person, and to call you family. You have been more than a father to me than even my own father has been. And I look up to you like you don't even know. You've been a great example to me of what a man should be. And you have a great work ethic. And I'm just so happy that you were able to retire on your own terms. And you have been there for me like nobody else in this world has. And I'm just so proud to call you family. And I hope you have a great retirement. And I'm just so thankful to be part of your life. And I got one more thing to say. Luke!
Hi, I'm Ivy, Jim's daughter, the oldest. And Dad, this is what I was doing. So I want to thank Neil for letting me do it, Mom for helping me gather up all the people. And my special words to my dad is that I love you and I'm so proud of you. And I could have asked for a better dad growing up. What you know as Jim Alexander is Jim Alexander, even as a dad. He's funny, hard ass, but real. You know, he's just real. And Dad, I love you, and I'm going to make this short because I don't want to start crying and acting like a little ninny. So anyway, congratulations. You've earned it. You just needed that one shot, and you did it, and you did great, and you should be proud of yourself. As half as proud as we are of you. I love you, Daddy, and enjoy.